Somebody also who is rooted here, as Miss Wade was talking about, these kids, they're not allowed to dream. From your perspective, from the academic perspective, what do you see happening here?
Well, I think Reverend Wade hit it on the head, which is that if we look at many of the black communities in this city and cities all around the country, we've had disinvestment in schools, closing schools. We've had a lack of working living wage jobs in our communities. We don't have mental health services. These things are being closed. What's left? The police. And so when people view the police as an occupational force, it's not out of from a place of make-believe. We've heard experiences here, and there are experiences all over this city and other cities. The police themselves were created, if we look back at the history of the police, as a relic of slave patrols and private police forces that were used to control workers. So controlling problematic populations, which often tend to be racial minorities, working class people, is in fact the function of this institution. So we shouldn't be surprised then when this is the way that they're acting in our communities, and particularly when our communities have been so disinvested in. But the other thing that I think this panel points to, because we're people who've made it, right? And as people who made it, you're still subject to these same racial biases and racial profiling. And so if we look at the results of the civil rights movement, which created a significant group, black middle class folks, even elites, people going into professions that were previously white, including professional athletes, and who have achieved some level of success, you're still privy to these ideas that tie blackness and criminality together, that aren't based in fact, but are based in these perceptions that have a very long history.